Go, girls. Go, Leanne.
paints and decorator showrooms. Introducing you to today's most influential people.
Baseball, our national pastime. While most youngsters love to play it, others dream of someday becoming professional baseball players.
Well, looks like it's up to me. It's bottom of the ninth. 2 men out. Men on first, and we're down by 1 run. And the crowd is on their feet. And he fouls one off.
Probably all pro ball players started their careers with a dream. But success in any sport, including baseball, takes ability, desire, and a knowledge of the game. You may be born with the ability, and you may develop the desire, but knowledge of the game is something you must learn. The best way to learn is to learn from the best. And who better qualified to teach the basics of hitting than a major league hitting instructor who instructs the major leaguers, a pro who teaches the pros, the hitting instructor for the New York Mets, Bill Robinson.
Thank you, Murph, and welcome hitters. Without a doubt, one of the toughest things in the world to do is to hit a baseball. To hit a round ball with a round bat squarely, and you have an 1/8 of a second reaction time, whether to swing, take it, or duck, really takes a knack. Today, I'm going to be showing you some different things that I've learned in my 22 years of playing professional baseball and now as a hitting instructor. I find 3 faults with most hitters, whether they're playing little league up to the professional level. They do 3 basic things that I do not agree with. Number 1 is they lunge, meaning that they jump at the ball. Number 2 is that they open up their hips too quickly or try to pull the ball. Number 3 is that they uppercut, meaning they hit too many balls in the air. Today we're going to talk about on-deck preparation, we're going to talk about our stance, our stride, and then the actual hitting of a baseball. So before we actually do this, there's an on-deck preparation that I'd like to show you today. So why don't we come up to the on-deck circle and let's talk about it. Okay, now that we're in the on-deck circle, this is where the physical and the mental preparation comes in so we can go up to home plate and to get ready to hit the actual baseball. Okay, physically, I stretch, I do anything that I can. I swing the bat a few times just to get loose to go up to home plate, okay? The mental preparation is that I want to know the game situation. I want to know how many outs there are, how many runs we're down, anything that I can do to help myself and to help the ball club. I also, as I'm here, I want to study that pitcher. You know, as I'm studying the pitcher, I want to know if he's a high ball pitcher, if he's a low ball pitcher, if he works in and out. Is his best pitch his breaking pitch, or is it his fastball? I can also, as I'm here, I can more or less judge the velocity of his pitch. I want to get every edge that I can in order to hit the baseball. Now, if I can have Coach Stottlemyre come up here for a minute. This is another preparation that I think about as I'm getting ready to hit the baseball. I want to physically cut this pitcher in half, from here down to here. Stands to reason this man is a right-handed pitcher. Why in the world would I be looking on the left side of his body? As he gets ready, as he's winding up, you wind up, right there. You see how I'm cutting him in half over here. I'm completely going to eliminate this side of his body because I know that from the right side he has to throw the baseball. Also, I want to check his release point. His release point is where he throws the ball from. Right there. This is where I'm going to be looking for the ball. I'm not going to look for the ball down here or up here, or even if he does throw the ball from this position, this is where I'm going to be checking the ball. I do not want this baseball to be a surprise to me as it's coming up to home plate. So I cut him in half and I check his release point. Thank you, Coach. Another thing that's very important is all hitters guess. My suggestion to you, whether it's little league, high school, college, or professional, is guess fastball. You can guess hitting a fastball and you can hit curveball, knuckleball, slider, or changeup. But you cannot look curveball, knuckleball, slider, or changeup and hit a fastball. I believe that most pitchers will throw you a fastball at least 6 out of 10 times. So 6 out of 10 times, I'm looking for that fastball, knowing that I might have a chance to hit a curveball. Those are pretty good odds. Why go up and guess something that you can't hit? There have only been a handful of guys in the whole history of baseball, in all of my years of playing, that we've ever said, do not throw this guy a breaking pitch. Everyone is vulnerable to a breaking pitch, but we should not ever be vulnerable to a fastball. Okay, now we've talked about the on-deck circle. From there, let's go up to home plate, and let's talk about the stance, the stride, and the actual swing. And let's have some fun. Come on. Now that we're up at home plate, let's talk about something that's very, very important. Let's talk about the basic stance. I feel that on a basic stance that I would like to see you have your feet at shoulder's width, with your knees bent just slightly and the weight on the back leg just a little bit. Not back here to where your leg is quivering. You never want to feel the pressure on the outside part of your back leg. If I were to pick you up under your arms and dropped you, when you landed, you wouldn't land this way. You would land nice and relaxed and nice and easy. That's the basic stance. Our bat position. I suggest that you might want to have your bat either perpendicular to the ground, straight up and down, or tilt the club head back toward the catcher and the umpire just a little bit. We're going to find people that have different stances and different bat positions, but just let me show you. Stands to reason, if I have the bat wrapped too far around my head, in order for me to swing, I must go from here, I must go here, and then swing. So from here to here, that's all wasted motion. Hitting a baseball is tough enough as it is, without having all this wasted motion. Or if I have my bat in this position, I must go from here to here and then swing. So from here to here is all wasted motion. We want to eliminate wasted motion. If I hold my bat sort of in this position, now when I swing, I've eliminated a lot of wasted motion. Hitting a baseball is tough enough as it is without a lot of wasted motion. You want to sort of be careful of that back elbow. A lot of kids or a lot of people will come up, that back elbow, and when it's this high, in order to swing, you must drop that elbow to swing the baseball bat. So why not eliminate getting that elbow up too high? Sort of have the elbow tucked right here where it's nice and comfortable to you. Now you can eliminate all these other things. Another thing about our stance and our bat position, we might want to have our bat held high in the strike zone. This allows us to keep our hands above the ball a little bit more. And again, we'll get into those specifics just a little bit later on in the program. Another thing that's important is plate coverage. I'm going to see a lot of people come up to home plate and they're going to stand this far away from home plate, or they're going to stand this close to home plate. Plate coverage is that, and I know through the thousands and thousands of times that I've been up to home plate, plate coverage is if I can take my hand with the bat and stick them out over home plate, and if I were to drop that bat and the club head would fall at least 2 or 3 inches over the outside part of home plate, I know that I can effectively hit every pitch that they've thrown. This is perfect plate coverage here. Watch what would happen if I stand back this far and drop my bat. I can't cover the outside pitch. Watch what happens if I'm so close to home plate and I drop my bat. Gee, I'm covering pitches all the way in the on-deck circle. That's too close to home plate. So remember, we always want to have good plate coverage when we come up to home plate. Another thing that I want to do in reference to home plate, I want to have my front foot, listening, my front foot, I want to have my front foot even with the back corner of home plate. Not way up here in home plate because the ball will get to me a little bit faster, but back here at the corner of the back part of home plate. Never have too much weight on your toes or on your heel. I should be able to come behind you and give you a push, and your stance should be as solid as a rock. Watch what happens if I have too much weight on my toes. See how I'm off balance? Watch what happens if I have too much weight on my heels. That'll make me pull off the ball too much. We want to have the weight sort of right here in the middle part or the bottom part of our foot, this way. Let's have somebody come up here for a minute. You young fellow, will you come up, please? And let's go through what we talked about, the basic stance. Okay, first of all, a rule of thumb is we want to have good plate coverage. Okay? Our feet, how should our feet be?
Shoulder width.
How's that again?
Shoulder width.
Shoulders width, and our knees are bent slightly. Okay, how about our hands? How high do we have our hands?
A little above the strikes.
Okay, let me see your stance now. All right. Now, one thing we want to be careful of, what we talked about before, is his back elbow. Because, again, with that elbow up, it's going to cause him to swing under the ball or uppercut the ball. Sort of just get that elbow right back in this position here, keeping the hands back at all times. That's a pretty good stance. How does that feel? Your feet are a little close. Maybe you can widen them out just a tiny bit. The other way. That's it. Okay. You see where his foot is in reference to the corner of home plate? He has good plate coverage now. He can stick his hands out, and if he drop the bat, 3 to 4 inches over the outside part of home plate. That's a good stance. Thank you very much. Okay, now we're getting close to the actual part of hitting a baseball. Let's talk about another very, very important thing, our stride. Gentlemen, ladies, I feel that your stride, when you stride, you should always go toward the pitcher. When I stride, I always want to stride toward the pitcher. When I stride too, your stride, the reason why I suggested earlier that we want to have our feet sort of at shoulder's width, okay? On my stride, as I stride toward the pitcher, I only stride 6 to 8 inches toward the pitcher. That's one reason why I suggested if I have my feet too close together, in order for me to stride to generate any power, my stride has to be way out to here. That's too far. If I have my feet too wide, I could not generate any power because my feet are too wide. Remembering that my stride is only 6 to 8 inches toward the pitcher. Also, when I stride, I want to remember to stride on the inside part of my front foot, this way. See how I'm striding on the inside part of my front foot? That's keeping my weight back, and that also keeps my hands back. Watch what happens if I stride, and I stride on the outside part of my front foot. See how my knee is bent? And anytime my knee is bent, my hands are going to come forward, and I'm going to take half of the swing. I want to try to always keep my hands back in a good hitting position, because this allows me to see what the ball is going to do. I want to stride on a stiff front leg, not this way, striding on a stiff front leg, but striding on a stiff front leg this way. I want to always keep my hands back in a good hitting position. The biggest point in your stride is that you want to remember, I want to have slow feet and quick hands. If you have fast feet, you're going to have fast hands. It's going to cause you to pull off the ball. It's going to cause you to uppercut, and it's going to cause you to open up the hips. The 3 things that I told you about before. Lunging, uppercutting, and opening up the hips. So we always want to have slow feet, quick hands. Slow feet, that allows us to see what the ball is going to do, where it's going to be, and it allows us to go through the baseball. Now we're going to talk about the actual hitting of the baseball. We talked about the stance, we talked about the stride. Now let's go into the actual hitting of the baseball. My basic intention is when I hit a baseball, I want to always think about hitting line drives and ground balls. I want to hit down on the baseball. When I say down, I don't mean this way naturally. That's an over-exaggeration. It's almost like a level swing. That's why I suggested to